Fewer families are reading to kids, and the reason isn't what most people think. A new report found that fewer families are reading to young kids every day, less than half, in fact. And when that number started circulating, a lot of people made the same assumption. Screens, busy parents, families just not prioritizing books anymore. But that's not what the researchers were actually seeing. For a lot of families, reading didn't disappear, it changed. What used to feel cozy and low pressure started to feel more like school. Reading became about doing it the right way, tracking progress, meeting expectations. And for many parents, that pressure didn't start at home. It started years earlier when reading became tied to testing and performance. So now, even outside the classroom, books can quietly carry that same weight. And researchers say that shift shows up early because kids who are read to regularly hear far more language before kindergarten. And educators say that difference shows up quickly once school begins.
I have a heart. I might be chief. I am the largest. I'm shaped like a tentacles with suck. My wings would be.
And this is what reading looks like in real homes. Mom is trying to read, and that child is flipping those pages so fast she can't even finish a sentence. And many parents might sit there and think, oh, if I was just an educator, I would know what to do. Or if I was a librarian, I could pick out the perfect book and my child would love reading. But you know what I stumbled upon while I was preparing for this video? An actual librarian. Check this out.
As far as I know, I am doing everything I can to encourage his reading. We have a print-rich house. There are books and magazines and reading materials in literally every room. We've got bathroom reading, books on the coffee table, books on the other coffee table, books on the end table, along with Pokemon cards and Lego, a basket of books with an earth, a random pile of books, another random basket of books, books on the stairs, messy bedroom shelves of books, another bedroom shelf full of books. Pokemon sees his parents reading. I read to him for 20 minutes every night at bedtime. And he reads to himself and the dog for 20 minutes every day.
And there you go. She's a librarian and she's on the struggle bus. You saw the books, they're everywhere. That's important context. Now, this last clip is for those parents of very young children. If you are a reader yourself, you might like this solution. 3 different homes, 3 very different ways that reading shows up. When you step back, this story isn't really about how often families are reading. It's about the change in how reading is being experienced. From something that used to feel cozy and a part of a daily habit to something that is now tracked and measured. And when habits go from something cozy to something that's being tracked and measured, even something that is good for our families can start to feel heavy. Maybe our tiny takeaway is to insert a little bit more of that cozy into reading in a way that works for you and your family. And tomorrow morning, we're talking about a study that made parents stop scrolling because it latched on to the fear that connects our mental health to our kids' brains. But there is an important part that the headlines left out. I'll see you in the morning.